Okay, we are officially live on Facebook. Okay, so if you're watching this on Facebook, it's gonna go through you. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, it's after I record live on Facebook. So, with that being said, as I said last time, I'm always going to actually be bringing you content, some very, very valuable content. And we're going to be talking about money. We're going to talk about your finances. And, hopefully you can take this video and share it with, your friends, your family. And yeah, so we are midday. This is when most people are working. So probably not a lot of people are going to be jumping in to watch this live as I'm going live right now. However, this is the beautiful thing about social media. You're going to see it after work. You're going to see it tonight. You're going to see it 10 years from now. Okay. So whenever you're seeing this, just know that I'm always open. Just send me a message and then we can go in more details. Also, I want to say thank you for everybody who reach out again, who want to be part of our show to be interviewed. And just make sure if you have not done so and you're interested in being interviewed on our show, make sure to send me your email. Let me know who you are. Send me your email address. And then, we can communicate from there. But anyway, so today we're going to be talking about your college for your kids. So a lot of parents out there, they want to save for their kids' college, and a lot of time they just go open a saving account or they open a 529 plan. Rarely do they open an IUL plan for the kids. So today you're going to know the advantage. At least you'll be educated the advantage of an IUL for your kids versus a 529 plan or any other vehicle you're using for your kids. Just make sure you are educated. You're using the best thing for who? For them. So if you don't have any kids, just send this video to somebody who have kids. Okay, this is not for you yet. But you can still call me for more information for your little cousins and, nephews, nieces. But anyway, if you don't know me, my name is Papa Goat. So today, let me go ahead and share my screen with you. We're just going to get straight to the point. So for those of you who have kids out there who want an option to actually start saving for them for college. Now, if your baby is already 15 years old, this is not going to work. Maybe under 10, if you fund the policy the right way, maybe. But I'm talking about if you have young children. Like if you will be very lucky right now if you have children under 3 years old, under 5 years old. And if you find this video, share it with somebody that have kids under 5 years old, because this can be a huge vehicle for them to start saving to go to college. So today, the most common plan out there is what's called a 529, which most of you already know about a 529 plan. So we're going to do that versus the IUL. So I'm just going to read that off for you. This is straight from Google. Just do a little research. You'll educate yourself a lot. So 529 plans for college or index universal life insurance, which is better? A 529 plans for college is good, but however, an index universal life insurance may be better under certain conditions. So if I don't cover all the conditions that's interested to you today, make sure you do more research and then contact me. We can go over what's important to you. So let's look at some of the options, all right? Some of the facts. A 529 plan must be used only for educational expenses, or you can be penalized for that. Okay, so make sure if you have a 529 plan out there, it's for education purpose only, or else the gain is subject to be taxed. Okay, plus penalty. You can pay penalty on those 529 plans if they don't use for college. Now, what is the IUL? An IUL funds are available tax-free for any purpose at any time. So even though you are saving for college for your babies, but guess what? You can actually use that money for any purpose at any time. Okay, so it's a big difference. So you're not just tied up into just saving for college. It does way more than that. So a 529 plan have no provision to completing an event of death or disability. So what does that mean? If you are saving in a 529 plan and you pass away, well, listen, it probably cannot complete itself because there is no more money being funded to it. However, IUL always pay your death benefits and may be self-completing due to stability, assuming you have a special waiver in that policy. Make sure it's included. So meaning if you get disabled where you cannot work anymore, then the plan can actually complete itself. So your baby can still go to college. I'm telling you, our community out there, you don't know these things. And it's my job to bring it to you, man, So anyway, one of the challenges as well, is that your assets, they actually take the 529 as one of your assets when you're filing for financial aid. So if you're going to file for financial aid for your babies, then guess what? If you have a 529 saving plan, they will count that as your asset. So your baby will have less financial aid as opposed to an IUL saving plan for your kids. It does not pertain to that. So it doesn't account against something for your kids when you applying for financial aid. Okay, an IUL does not count for that. So like I said, this is for people who only have kids. If you're single, thank you for watching, but send this to people who have kids. Okay. So anyway, that's that part. Let me show you another the rest of this. So a 529 plan is subject to tax and penalty distribution for colleges outside of the US. That makes sense? So if your babies decide to go to college somewhere else outside of the US, you're going to pay taxes and penalty for that. Okay? IUL distribution have no such restriction. So if you decide to go with an IUL, an NX Universal Life Insurance for your babies, it may be more flexible for the investment you are putting in. Okay? So IUL will never, let me start. Most 529 investment may suffer losses, meaning in the gain you are putting in there. If you're getting gain on that money, you may experience losses. As opposed to an IUL will never suffer losses. Okay? While nearly you have access to unlimited upside potential. So meaning that even if the market go down 20-30%, you don't lose any money on the money you already gain. It's a powerful tool saving for your kids. So you are limited on how much you can contribute to a 529 plan. IUL contribution is pretty much almost unlimited since it's based on limited by the amount of insurance you can qualify for. So it's based on your insurance qualification. Then you can actually overfund that policy where your baby can have access to more money during college year. Okay, so I thought I'd come here and educate you on that. So if you're catching me after work, hello. And if you're catching me right now, hello. Just make sure you send some thumbs up because Papa Goat is here to who? Educate you, right? Educate you. I'm here to educate you, man, because our community, Black, African American, Haitian, the minority, that information I just provide to you right now, listen, is slim to none on the people who's going to give it to you, who have access to it. So my job, like I said, I'm going to bring you this content. It's up to you what you do with them. So any question, you know who to call. Call Papa Goat. Send me a DM. I've been seeing a lot of love on my DM. People sending me messages, asking me questions. Some want to sit with me personally. Listen, I'm here to help. Just make sure you put it in a message box. Any question, let me know. Once again, have a beautiful day. God bless you, everybody. Bye-bye. I hope this helped.